Gentlemen, what public school teach to you right now is that actually you have to respect all of religion because we are values free. The most important thing is that it's equal because school never actually takes stance like which religion to take, which religion to teach, or without which religion that should not be taken. What school actually teach with these children is general consensus, right? For example, general norms. For example, you have to respect all of religion. So school teach you a history, for example. We don't even highlighting that which religion that's supposed to be okay, or which one religion is not supposed to be okay since the first beginning. We believe that actually this sense of equality is already there in our status quo, where government never takes stance, for example, of which religion to be taught. What they're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is even furthermore, the equality happens in our society. When we're living in democratic society, ladies and gentlemen, our society have various of beliefs. Some people believe that actually they should pray towards plant, for example. Some people believe that they should pray towards the sun, for example. When you take stance, you teach only about atheism. We think that actually it's going to discriminate people even more because it means that actually you agree that this values is the right one, then the values of the right one. Even talking about atheism, ladies and gentlemen, they never prove to you why. What is the importance of teaching this kind of atheism from the first beginning? Why will not be the backlash and putting confusion to the children itself? One other part, instead of telling that some children have religious value, for example, in their house, when they come to school, simply the school say, no, there is no God at all. We don't think that actually this is the value we should teach to our children. Ladies and gentlemen, even if these children will be curious about that, it's supposed to be in their hand when they become an adult. It's supposed to be in their hand with their willingness since the first beginning. Now I have three major points of rebuttal. First, on how we believe that actually, for example, since the very first beginning, these children doesn't have any willingness, doesn't have any informed choice since the first place. Well, exactly. Even if, for example, if you agree that the children doesn't have any willingness to learn about that, doesn't have any, willingness to actually learn about this atheism since the first place, why would you make a class in public school? Children will come, for example, to discuss it since the first beginning, and we think your proposal is also redundant. When you're going to teach about children, it has to be based on their acceptance and their willingness. If they don't actually since the first beginning accept and willing to accept the atheism, it's going to be redundant at the first place. Second of all, the point of general consensus itself. There are a lot of beliefs in our society, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of controversial thingy in our society. But the one that we should teach to our children is not actually general consensus to the children. For example, smoking is an option, right? Drinking alcohol is also an option. Some people become, alcoholic for them. Some people become addicted to smoking. But doesn't mean just because there is an option, then we should teach it to all of our children, right? The thing that we have to see whether or not this option is going to be beneficial or not beneficial for the children at the end. Secondly, how do you believe that actually, no, this is the body autonomy. We also believe that actually this is the body autonomy. That's why religion is free there. But the thing is, even if when it's body autonomy, why it has to be school who has to teach all of this in the first beginning? Why current status quo is not enough? Why when people make a discussion after they are adult? Why for example there's internet discussion? Why when there's debate? This is not enough to tell you about this information. If what you propose is debate only giving information, we think the information is already there in status quo since the first beginning. Third rebuttal about how you think actually this is going to be healthy discussion at all. Now, what's the problem in society? Do you think, is there any problem in society about healthy discussion? For example, even if Muslim in the United States of America is becoming a minority, even if American government never teach about the value of Muslims in the first beginning, but is there any healthy discussion? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, because it's liberal democratic country, when all of the media, for example, free values, where all of the media, all of the discussion is free, debate happens there, and so on and so forth. So we don't think only by school giving option is going to be, create healthy discussion. The parameter only about healthy discussion if there is the media itself, right? So we think it's already fulfilled the parameters in the first beginning.
Now, Muslims are being accepted because in the school, their schools teach Muslim. Because Muslims are being put in the table, not put under the table and no one can look at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the thing is that actually the state never, for example, put you, what they teach to you only history, right, since the first beginning. That's why the history of Middle Arab, for example, and so on and so forth. But the state since the first beginning never teach you, for example, the history, the religion of Islam, the belief of Islam since the first place, right? Now, the thing is we don't think that they should actually put this kind of highlight on the atheism itself from the first beginning. Now, I'm going to talk about my contention on how we believe that first of all, it's better to look for, it's better for the children to actually absorb this information by themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, we agree with, for example, the point we want to uphold the equality. We want to uphold all of religion and so on and so forth. We agree with that point. But which mechanism that actually provide better, better proposals towards acceptance itself, right? Now, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, when we are talking about children, they are not as concerned as us. They are not as, as acceptance as us. The best thing is going to be happen, ladies and gentlemen, when we are going to teach this to the children. They can, first of all, they don't have to even have the willingness, right? Second of all, it doesn't even say that they will have even the acceptance come from the children itself. But when they are going to look it for themselves, for example, after they grow up, right? They grow up, they have social interaction, they accept some value, for example. At the end, these children will have the willingness that come from themselves to actually learn about some religion. For example, if this is actually what their parents teach them doesn't satisfy them. Why Muslim have to be like that? Why Christian doesn't have to be like that? When the willingness appear from the children itself, then the discussion will be better, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because when the willingness comes, you're going to reach it maximally, right? Not what actually school teach you at the first place. Second of all, the acceptance itself. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the difference between atheism and another religion, for example, right? Another religion can say, like, for example, the difference only how you practice it and so on and so forth. But atheism is really different because it tells you there is no God. Now, this kind of value, for example, when you spread it to children, it's going to harm even more to the acceptance of children towards another religion in the first beginning, right? Why? Because, for example, from the first beginning, when you, for example, explain about the history of Islam and so on and so forth, you never tell any contradictory value between this religion, for example. The point is that you have to praise it in each other. But when you tell about atheism, you tell that another value is wrong. All of those religions who believe in God is something wrong, ladies and gentlemen. So the acceptance will be better when the students have the willingness to learn themselves, because right, that they have the willingness itself inside their mind. Second of all, we believe that actually, the right of disbelief is fundamental in our society, ladies and gentlemen. When we're living in a fundamental society, in liberal democratic society, government should not actually take this, this idea and spread to public school, because we believe government will never have the ability to contest all of the options in society. So what government is supposed to do when it comes to belief, government should not tell any belief to the children, but just prepare for example, the acceptance, the equality, the general knowledge that children should also have.